There are a lot of reasons why Volkswagen's Passat should be a bestseller. It's sleek and sophisticated, it has a large, spacious and luxurious cabin, it has one of the best chassis in the business, which allows it to offer serene and composed handling. This particular model also has a willing turbodiesel engine. So why isn't the Passat as popular as it should be? The answer is pretty simple, of course. The Passat lacks the outright cachet of the premium luxury contenders it competes against. In that context, it doesn't really matter how good the big VW is, nor how much value it offers. The problem is that it's not an Audi or a BMW or a Mercedes. Ask Volvo, it has a similar problem with its underrated S60. However, take away the brand bias while focusing on the actual virtues of the Passat, and what emerges is a very fine sedan indeed. It certainly looks the upmarket part. This latest Passat exudes a certain aerodynamic elegance, but at 4.77 meters long and 1.83 meters wide, it's also a large sedan. Still, the smooth lines, the extensive color coding and the chrome detailing create a certain confident presence. If anything, the styling is a little understated. Yes, the prominent LED headlights with their integrated daytime running lights, the grille's brightwork and subtle body kit all add visual appeal, but the overall appearance is pleasing without really setting pulses racing. Is that a bad thing? In a status-conscious market, premium cars need to attract attention if they are to warrant their equally premium pricing. So for many, the Passat's design language may simply be too soft-spoken. That said, the cabin oozes class and luxury. If the exterior of the Passat promises refined sophistication, then the interior certainly confirms it. These bucket seats offer massage function, there's plenty of legroom in the rear, and as far as standard features are concerned, there's a lot of extra kit, all aimed at ensuring that the Passat's occupants are ensconced in the lap of luxury. From the heated leather seats, the multifunction steering wheel and the dual-zone climate control to cruise control, remote control with keyless entry, auto headlights and wipers, 6 airbags and park distance control, this Passat has it all. But if you want even more, key options include a Dyne audio sound system, Volkswagen's TFT-based active info display instead of conventional instruments, satellite navigation and more. At 519 litres, the boot is huge, while the rear seat's split backrest can fold down to create even more loading space. It's not short of urge either. Powering this Passat is Volkswagen's familiar 2-litre TDI turbodiesel engine. In this particular iteration, it produces 130 kilowatts of maximum power linked to 350 newton meters of torque. The torque available already from just 1,500 RPM. Drive to the front wheels via a 6-speed DSG dual-clutch gearbox. The engine is a little rough around the edges at startup and always sounds gruffer than expected, but it has urge and staying power, making progress effortless. It also promises excellent consumption, with Volkswagen claiming 5 litres per 100 kilometres. With a test consumption of just under 8 litres per 100 kilometres, we didn't get close to that claim, but then we did drive the Passat with a certain measure of intent during the test period. Shift paddles make for rapid gear shifts in manual mode, but in many ways the Passat's potential is better served by leaving the gearbox in fully automatic mode. Either way, it's no slouch in performance terms. This Passat might wear the R-Line badge, but it's no sports sedan. The 0-100 time, a brisk but hardly tar-birding 8.2 seconds, top speed 228 kilometers an hour. But this isn't really a car that's about straight-line performance. Rather, it's about effortless dynamics. All that low-down torque ensures instant throttle responses and incisive overtaking. The Passat will also happily cruise at the legal limit for hours at a time, regardless of how undulating the terrain may be. Indeed, it's an adept long-distance athlete. While the steering lacks some communication skills, it's at least direct enough to ensure crisp cornering. Adaptive chassis control fine-tunes the suspension to sportier settings when needed. There was a time when the Passat's natural rivals came from Ford, Mazda, Toyota and others. But these days, it's taken a step up, and now it has to compete with BMW, Audi and Mercedes-Benz. The problem is that this is a very understated car, and therefore it becomes easy to underrate what it's capable of. However, if you do go to the trouble to get behind the wheel, you might just change your mind. Healthy power from a winning turbodiesel drivetrain and a chassis setup for an unflustered, comfortable ride make the Passat a tempting luxury package. That role is emphasised by a lavishly equipped, spacious and comfortable cabin, but it lacks the brand appeal of its direct rivals, while the pricing continues to creep upwards.